On December 15, 1900, three men arrived at Eilean Mor Lighthouse: Thomas Marshall, James Ducat, and Donald MacArthur. The island was a jagged fist of rock, lashed by the North Atlantic. As they unpacked supplies, the lighthouse beam sliced through the gathering fog, its pulse steady as a heartbeat. The men joked about the isolation, unaware it would be their last night of normalcy. December 18th, Thomas Marshall's quill scratched across the logbook by lantern light. "Strange howling in the night, not the wind but a voice," he wrote. The other keepers dismissed it as storm echoes, but Thomas's hand trembled. Outside, the sea roared, and the lighthouse walls seemed to whisper back. By December 20th, the storm was a living thing. Waves battered the tower, and the men barricaded the door. Then, scratches like nails dragging across wood. "Something's out there," Donald muttered. The lighthouse shook, and the howling voice rose above the wind, echoing through the halls. James Ducat took up the log next. "The gale speaks in tongues," he scrawled, ink smudging under his shaking hand. "Words not ours," a chorus of something. The pocket watch on the table had stopped at 3:17 a.m. Outside, the storm paused, as if listening. The beacon flickered wildly, though the lenses were spotless. Donald MacArthur gripped the railing, staring into the rain. "There are figures on the rocks," he whispered. Thomas peered out, nothing but shadows. But the light pulsed again, and for a moment, the shadows moved on their own. Donald's final entry was barely legible. "It's inside the walls." The words devolved into frantic scribbles, the page torn in places. A bloodied fingerprint stained the corner. The oil lamp lay shattered nearby, its flame long dead. The storm ceased abruptly. The men huddled in the lantern room, breath fogging the cold air. Then, footsteps, slow, deliberate, climbing the stairs. No one spoke. The door below creaked open, and the howling voice returned, louder now, as if breathing down their necks. A crash, the door splintered inward. The men screamed, but their voices were swallowed by the howling. The recorder's wax cylinder, meant to preserve their final moments, melted mid-playback. The last sound was a chair toppling, then silence. At dawn, the relief crew found the lighthouse deserted. The log lay open to Donald's page, the final words scratched out. No bodies, no signs of struggle, just a toppled oilskin coat and the lingering scent of salt and something darker. The replacement keeper found the log first. As he read MacArthur's final words, a faint howling rose outside, the storm returning. The lighthouse beam ignited, casting his shadow against the page where the words, "It waits in the storm," had been clawed into the paper.